So is he a brass monkey?
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series leader class, Apelinq. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have Mr. Link, the Link of Ape, Studio Series Apelinq Transformers. On this side of the box, we have Mr. Link. On this side of the box, we have a close-up of Mr. Link. He is a leader, classic leader. Up top, Transformers Rise of the Beast. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have your little brief write-up if you want to read it in multiple languages. Hooray for languages. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Apelinq, Big Daddy Monkey himself, as he appeared in Transformers Rise of the Beasts. And yeah, here he is in his Beast mode. He is packed in Beast mode. Yay! But yeah, looks pretty good. And it's a remold of Optimus Primal, which makes all the sense in the world. But yeah, looks pretty good. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin. So we do have a new head sculpt here, which I think looks pretty good. Got some silver there on the face. Eyes done in red, or could be orange. I'm not sure. It looks more reddish or more orangish. I don't know. Colors. It's a color. But either way, some nice detail going on. We got a little fur there on the top of the head. And we have some new shoulder pads here. This one has a nice Maximal symbol on it. You can see they tried to give it kind of like a, with the paintwork, they tried to give it like a brushed metal look. Which doesn't look bad. And on this shoulder pad as well, again, trying to give it that like brushed metal look going on. And you got those pecs. You see, you get some bits of silver throughout. Again, you got a little bit more of that brushed metal look. Would have been nice if they had, you know, put that all over, but, you know, only put it on certain parts. And the dozies, you can see, like, the robot mode legs just kind of, you know, bunched up back there, but again, you know, it is what it is. Robot mode feet right there just hanging out. And the booty. Yeah, got some nice silver paints on the back as well, but overall, not a bad looking Link of Ape. Now, articulation-wise in Beast mode, what have we got? I'm going to tell you. So the head can move all the way down, can look up. You don't really get real side to side. You do get rotation, but things can kind of get in the way. So it just depends how you have things positioned. The mouth can open and close and do total. That's what they do, right? That's what they do? I don't know. As far as the arms, they can rotate, can do a full 360, can move in and out. The shoulder pad is on a hinge there, so the shoulder pad can get out of the way. As you can see, you have a butterfly joint in here, so you're going to cross those arms in front of the chest. You have bicep rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Wrist rotation. The hands can open and close. There is waist rotation, but it is locked when you have the kind of belly plate tabbed in. If you undo that, you can kind of get little bits of rotation. Again, you got things that are kind of in the way. You can kind of undo that, and you can totally unlock it, but you have to, as you can see, you have to undo both panels there, front and back, to get that moving. As far as the legs, they can rotate up about that far, back about that far. You have to swing it out to get that to work. You got the full splits. Rotation. As far as the feet, they can move forward and back, and that is pretty much it. Now, as far as accessories go, we get a pair of blades here, with the blades done in silver. They look pretty nice. We do get a chain here, which is made up of two parts with multiple hinges here, so you can have this moving in a very unnatural looking way, but hey, it's the only way you can get kind of posable chain to work. But still, you can link them together and get something going on there. And you also get the transwarp key, Then kind of a metallic, looks like a kind of a metallic orange there. And can split into 2 pieces. And that is everything you get with Apelinq. Now, as far as storage goes, yes, you can store all of this stuff, kinda anyway, but as far as the blades, you just want to fold them in, and you have a tab slot connection happens right here on the forearm armor. So you can have those blades going on. Oops, don't you dare fall out, how dare you. There you go, so you can have that going on. As far as the chain goes, you can just kind of fold it up in some very not elegant way, and just peg it onto his back here. And again, it's not elegant, but it's a place for it to go. I don't bother with this really, but you can store it if you want to. As far as the key, of course, you can have him holding it. Because, you know, hey, holding things. There you go. Here, take it. Take it. Take it! And for comparison, here he is with Optimus Primal. So you can see how they look together, and you can see what they remolded, what they kept the same. I'll give you the turnaround here. So you can see who's who, where's what, when's why, and why's how. And you can take a look at how all of that works out. So there you go. So that is basically it for the beast mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Oh Lord. Let's get him transformed. So the first thing we're going to do here is just tilt the head up. We're going to take the belly plate here and bring it out and up, and then just rotate it up like so. Now we're going to come back here. We're going to take this entire butt and back panel, untab it, bring it up and over, and seat it over this panel here. Then take this section, bring it all the way back, rotate it, and then bring it down, and there'll be a tab slot connection right there for it. So just tab that into place. You got that little backpack going on. And now you want to take this whole head and chest assembly and open that up. You want to tilt the head up so you can bring this up, rotate around, and bring that back down. You want to tilt the beast mode head back up so it just sits in this little groove right there. Then you can close all of this back up. So now for the legs, what we're going to do is we're going to take this entire assembly here and just bring it down. I want this little knee piece here, bring it up. We want to bring all this down, and now just start rotating all of this up. So the beast mode foot is sitting right up against the calf there. This section right here, you want this sitting flush with the side of the knee, so just bring that back. It all sits right in there. Once you've done that, you can bring this up. Tab slot right there. You have that lined up just right. It should just drop itself right in like so. Then you just straighten out the foot, bring the toes down. Got a little heel spur in here. Flip that out. And you have that leg all done. Second verse is just like the first. So now for the arms, you just want to open up this panel. You want to open up this section here. You want to rotate this 180 and then rotate the hand 180. And then take all of this and swing it around. Then you want to close this up, close that up, and then take this panel here. It's on a double hinge. Just shift it down like so to fill out the forearm, and then you take the arm and rotate it at the bicep, and there you have that all done. And again, second verse is just like the first. And there you go. There you have Apelinq in his robot mode. And yeah, it's very primal with some differences, but still a good mold. I quite like it. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at those abs. He doesn't skip ab day, but at the noggin. And very nice head sculpt there. Got some silver in there. Again, the eyes nice and painted. Nice contrast as well. Makes the eyes really pop. You got some silver there on the chest. You know, a lot of unpainted stuff. You know, my complaint always is with mainline stuff. Gotta use more paints, but yeah, no, it is what it is. Still some nice molding. Got a little bit of that kind of like, you know, brushed metal look going down the shins there. Dozies, Heelys, Booty, Backy, you know, all that stuff. But still, good looking mold. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm going to tell you again. So the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly. He can't really look up just due to the collar and things behind his back. Can look down a bit. Head can rotate, but only about that far before that collar gets in the way. The ball joint is quite snug on my copy. And that's as far as you get rotation-wise. Arms can do a full 360, can move in and out. You have that butterfly joint that only moves backwards now, but if you need it to do that, it can do that. Shoulder pads can move out of the way. Bicep rotation, 90 degrees of elbow, wrist rotation. The hands can open and close, but you have 2 sets of fingers here. So these 2 fingers move on their own. These 2 fingers move on their own. Waist rotation, legs can go forward that far, back about that far, outward full splits. You got thigh rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the feet, they can't move up, they can move down some. You do have ankle tiltage, and due to transformation, you actually have a toe joint there. Now, as far as the weapons go, you can store them on his back. You just have to keep the handles folded in, but you can just plug them onto his back like so, and again, you can take the chain and just, you know, fold it up however you want and just stab it back there. Do what you want. Again, I don't really mess with this thing, but you can do that if you wish. I guess if you wanted to, you can plug them onto the forearms. Here, there's some kind of like arm blades, if you wish, a thing you can do if you want to do it, or of course, he can hold them in his hands like so, and get some good slashing going on, slash, and all that good stuff. You can also connect the chains to the blade and have that going on. That looks pretty cool. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Optimus Primal. Again, so you can see what they changed, what they kept the same. I find it funny that they remolded like the outer part of the arm, the upper arm here, like to make it thicker, make him look a little beefier. Hey, why not? Dare I say why not? But yeah. And again, we'll give you the turnaround so you can see what's going on here from all angles. So there you have that. And lastly but not leastly, we have the base of displayage that resides within the box. Let's get this thing out of the box. Out! Out! Out, I say! Get out. We have the useless also in the box. This pointless piece of paper they love to put in here with just some warnings and whatnot in 100 different languages and whatnot. Get out of here. I can get out of here too. But anyway, we have a little jungle background. The jungle, the quiet jungle where apparently lions sleep. But anyway, you can take Primal, plop him down, and have your little displayage. Hooray for displayage! So there you have Apelinq, and yeah, you know, I mean, it's a remold of Optimus Primal. So if you like that figure, you're gonna like this one. If you didn't like that figure, you're probably not gonna like this one. But I like the mold, and the remolding, you know, does the job of getting the look across of Apelinq. You know, as usual, my one complaint is, you know, wish it had more paint. But both modes do look good. I mean, granted, we never saw Apelinq in robot mode in the movie, so, you know, I feel like this is definitely a display it in alt mode figure, personally, but as always, your collection, do as you wish. Of the two, I will say I like Primal more, just because I like the coloration on Primal more. But Apelinq here is still a pretty solid figure, so there you go. Now I picked this up from Amazon. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out the Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Apelinq, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Primal, you must flee. Here, take this and protect it at all cost. Oh, okay, but first, there's something I've always been meaning to ask you. Are you my father? What? I mean, like, what's our relationship exactly? We never really made that clear. Look, Scourge is about to murder me to advance this story. Could we maybe talk about this some other time? Well, all the more reason why we should talk about this now, don't you think? Oh, don't you think dying is going to get you out of this conversation, pal?